morning. Welcome to this morning's Hanamatsuri Service. Thank you for joining us. We'll begin this morning's service with Kambutsuge and Kambutsu. And then we'll enter the Onaijin and read Sambujo, followed by the Hyobyakumo and the reading of Jusege. So if you please join us in the reading of Sambujo and Jusege. Namanda, 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 namanda. Today, on this occasion, for the San Jose Beijing's Hanamatsuri Service, the members of the Beijing have reverently come before me, the Buddha, with deepest reverence and thankfulness for the all-embracing wisdom and compassion of Amida. We reaffirm the three homages. Namanda, Namanda. 방혼 조생난 이심화 전업 징나화만속 세부조성나 나오므려고 의인의 세숍 어사이쇼빙허 세부조성나 나시조무츠놈 여쇼초제법 법혐이쇼몬 세부조성악 이역진쇼는 조에쇼몽요 징금은전어 이쇼텐님심 인니기엔나이코 어쇼무사이노 조조성금요 어사이셔야근난 아이히지에겐 내시코모안 해성쇼아근놈 서다트센쇼몬 어서조만성 이여러제법 내칭나트셔저김 앵코엄흥엔 이슈카이호소 어세컨어구호 요나이셔점 샘머신시급 거여이사이벗 너성셔동우헌 안내시천조만 버그히상나이옴 여무트멍예김 선다트미화숑 남나크에릭 호시사이쇼선 징난약복합 At this time, we will have a gata from our Bitsing choir.
Softly blew the breezes on the glorious morn. In the bee's garden where the Lord was born. From the earth's bright flowers, virgin warblers sang. While through earth and heaven strains of music rang, gods and men and angels all for worship came. Glory to Lord Buddha, glory to his name.
It's nice to have the Bitsing choir, even if virtually, to have the choir back in the Hondo. Thank you very much for that presentation. This morning's Dharma talk will be presented by our Bitsing minister, Reverend Mikame. At this time, may I ask Mikame Sensei, onegaishimasu.
Good morning, everyone. So I'd like to start my Dhamma talk with reading a passage, Shinai Shoni's passage from Shoshinge. So please join me in Gassho. Shakyamuni Buddha Tathagata appeared in this world solely to teach the ocean-like primal of Amida. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you very much. So today we're observing the special service to commemorate the birth of Shakyamuni Buddha, or known as Hanamatsuri. So we broadcasted a virtual Hanami event. Was it last weekend, last Saturday? Yeah, I feel it's like a long time ago, but yeah, time flies. But yeah, we really enjoyed the viewing Sakura cherry blossom. So we invited some guests from Japan and Santa Cruz, and yeah, we shared a really fun time with everyone virtually. So I hope you enjoyed the event. Yeah, Hanamatsuri is considered as a special observance for the kids to celebrate the Shakyamuni Buddha's birthday. But actually, at the same time, it is a special occasion for everyone, and not only the kids, but also everyone, to reflect upon our life and hear the true meaning of being born as a human being through Buddha's teaching. According to the sutras, so there are many descriptions about Shakyamuni Buddha's birth in this world. For Hanamatsuri, we celebrate his birthday and decorate the shrine with flowers and make the beautiful flower Hanamido, or flower shrine, as a symbol of Lumbini garden. So today we didn't have a Hanamido. Hopefully next year I want to see our beautiful Hanamido at this temple. But Shakyamuni Buddha was born in Nepal over 2,500 years ago. In this shrine is placed a statue of an infant Buddha, pointing his right hand toward the heavens and left hand toward the earth, like this. And the newborn infant Buddha immediately stood up and then took 7 steps to the north. Then he pointed his right hand to the heavens above and pointed this left hand to the earth below. And with the voice of lion, spoke the following words: "In heavens above and on earth below, I alone will become an honored one." With each step that he took, the lotus flowers bloomed under his feet. This is why we call this celebration Hanamatsuri, or a flower festival. Shakyamuni Buddha's word, "In heaven above and on earth below, I alone will become an honored one." This is one of his most famous words. When you hear only this part, some people may think how self-centered he was. Others may not understand the meaning of this word. I think this is one of the most hardest words for us to understand of his words. By the way, do you still remember when you give birth in this world? Maybe not, but I guess we gave our first loud cry when we were born. I don't remember about the moment when I was born in this world, but my mother remembers this and told me so. We human beings are all totally powerless when we are born, because we don't remember about it at all. When we are born in this world, we could not talk, work, and even eat by ourselves. The only we could do was just crying. I guess it must have been tough for our parents to take care of us. And I guess every time we cried, even at night, they fed us milk, changed our diapers, and pacified us. We shouldn't have complained about others and ourselves when we are still babies, but we are accepted by people surrounding us, and we accepted their help and support without hesitation and any discrimination. We are born in a world where everything is accepted as it is, but we are supposed to be still alive in that world. But the more we grow up, the more our ego bothers us from seeing the world as it is, and we just might forget about it. That is why Buddha's wisdom and compassion always guides us to realize who I am and where we live now. Shakyamuni Buddha, he includes himself with every living thing, and he is already considered as one of the precious lives as he is. As we are without adding something to make oneself better, it doesn't mean he is more precious life compared with other lives. If every life is equally precious as they are. That's the true meaning of his message. Just like Shakyamuni Buddha proclaimed at his birth, when we were born in this world, we might have just taken on ourselves as we were. We are totally powerless before giving birth, but we're in a sense powerful because we completely entrusted other people, such as our parents and family, because we couldn't do anything by ourselves at the time. According to a Buddhist minister called Reverend Haya Akegarasu, Gasho is a precious Buddhist posture to manifest the word of the newborn Buddha. In the heavens above and on earth below, I alone will become the honored one. I think Gasho is a posture to admit one's own powerlessness. In other words, is the posture to accept that we don't need anything to do before Buddha and just rely on Buddha's assurance. In the heavens above and on earth below, I alone will become the honored one. Through Shakyamuni Buddha's this word, he tells us that we shall accept both good and bad side in and of our lives, and rejoice our own lives as we are here and now. Anything can happen in this world, in this life. We will never know. Seeing from human beings' eyes, this world might be full of complaints, like, why me? Why do I have to suffer like this? Why me? We're still totally powerless before our limitations in our life, such as aging, sickness, and death, such as giving birth, same as giving birth. But don't worry, all the matters which will happen in our lives are all within Buddha's expectations. Shakyamuni Buddha always tried to remind us that anything can happen in this life. But whatever happens to us, Amida embraces our whole lives with its big palms in order not to abandon anyone, anytime. Shakyamuni Buddha recommends, especially us who cannot sever our sufferings by ourselves, to hear the Amida Buddha's guidance. Thanks to Shakyamuni Buddha's guidance, our founder Shinran Shonin told us the way to encounter Amida Buddha, and we receive his teaching at this moment. Our founder Shinran Shonin mentions clearly about the reason why Shakyamuni Buddha appears in this world. According to the one of the Shinran Shonin's main gatha Shoshinge, which I read at the beginning of my Dhamma talk, it says, Shakyamuni Tathagata appeared in this world solely to teach the ocean-like primal vow of Amida. The reason why its vow is called ocean-like is because Amida's big vow includes every living thing without any exception, no matter how you turn your back to Amida. Just like the hand of Gasho, I wish we could release ourselves from our limitations, our attachments toward ourselves, someone or something, or past and future. Although we cannot be free from those attachments until our lives end, Buddha continues to guide us to the right path while we live. We're always guided to take refuge into Amida's wisdom and compassion by Shakyamuni Buddha's enlightened wisdom through his own words, our sutras. I believe that Amida's wisdom and compassion is just like firm ground where we are now. On the firm ground, you don't need to always stiffen up yourself to stand on the ground, but just let yourself relax. And you can sometimes sit or lie down on it. You can be yourself on it, whatever happens to you. Within doing gassho and chanting Nembutsu, reciting Nembutsu, remember, we're all embraced by Amida's wisdom and compassion, and we can rejoice ourselves as we are here and now. That is Shakyamuni Buddha's wish for us. Thank you for listening. So I'd like to conclude my Dhamma talk with gassho. Please join me in gassho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you.
Thank you, Sensei. Before we close this morning's Hanamatsuri service, I want to, I look forward to the time when we can all gather together in the Hondo to have the day before preparations of the Hanamido, as Mikami Sensei has mentioned in her Dharma talk, that she has yet to see a Hanamido in the Betsing. So we've missed a lot in the past year. Ralph was out on the veranda. He thought that we had maybe started in-person services again, but we're not quite there. What we'd like to do is to make sure that everybody returning to the Hondo will be safe. Staff and visitors, members who come to the temple, everyone will be safe and will take precautions so that we can continue to hear and listen together and enjoy the Dharma together. Thank you again for your patience, for your continued support of the Betsing. It has been a long time, and we are, as a community, we're almost there. We're almost able to return to things that we would like to get back to. But until then, please be safe. Please take care of your health and to be mindful of the lives of the people around you. I'd like to close this morning with a presentation from Reverend Harry Bridge and his friend Miharu. They composed the song and they sang it at their Hanamatsuri service. And I'd like to share that with you as we bring this service to a close. If you please join in gassho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Locked up in no one meant to be a prince of motherland. Then he stood out, taking all the all brothers and sisters of truth that was hidden behind those four walls that he once knew. He left behind for me and you. I know you know this little Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu. I know you know this little Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you, everybody. See you next time.